There, Gemini. I hope you guys are doing great. I want to go ahead and get into your reading for February 2021, the last portion of February 2021. All right, let's get some cards out here. I'm pulling out some oracle cards for you. Show me energies for the sign of Gemini, please. Gemini energy, Gemini energy for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of 2021, February 21. Imagine. Show me more. Show me more for Gemini, February 2021. You have doubt coming in reverse. I release the need to know all the answers. It's coming out in reverse, you guys. So you're no longer doubting a situation. You're able to imagine something greater, something more. Here at the bottom of the deck, you have self-esteem. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. And some energy regarding relationships. Show me for Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. So you have like attracts like. If you long for more love, be more loving. You also have I love you. These are powerful words. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get your general energy out as well. So for the sign of Gemini, please. I'm already popping it open and like there you are, Gemini, the lovers. Show me energy for the sign of Gemini, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Ooh, slippery cards. Show me energy for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, February 2021. So you have the Princess of Cups. This is the Page of Cups, you guys. Show me more for Gemini, please. You have the Empress coming through here, Taurian energy, as well as the Two of Wands, new directions, balance, fighting for what you want. Give me two more for Gemini, please. Wow, thank you. Literally two more. All right. So you have the Four of Pentacles here. And you have the Knight of Swords. Bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups. Let's just put that here for now. So, new directions, division of energy now. It feels like you have something really beautiful coming to you, especially when it comes to, I want to talk about first, before we get into people, where you're resonating right now in yourself. What is most important to you? Where are you feeling the most stabilized in yourself? Do you need to expand upon that? Do you need to give energy to you before you can move forward here? Okay? The Empress is all about that abundant energy. She's about growth, expansion. You know, the star is right above her head as well. So there's an element here where we're able to have clarity, trusting in the direction that we are, you know, the path that we're put upon. You know, there's a lot of healing that can come with this card too. So where do you need to self-nurture? Where do you need to really refocus that, you know? Because it feels like we have an energy of new connections coming in here with the Page of Cups. Like attracts like. I love you. These are some really interesting energies. It's like, where are we giving to that? Oftentimes people will give to the Empress. When the Empress gives, it's usually something of a stable energy that is involved with it, something that fixes a problem, something that helps a person through a very difficult time. You know, this can be a very wise energy as well, but it can also talk about brand new beginnings. You know, here in this card, you see the Empress here. She has all these beautiful animals around her. She also has calla lilies all around here, all around her. I've mentioned in a couple of the other readings for this deck, the calla lilies. It's not necessarily for this specific deck, but it does have calla lilies in it. And the reason I'm mentioning it is because, to me, calla lilies can talk a lot about transformation. You're going to see them often at funerals. Nothing negative about this. There's nothing wrong with funerals either, aside from letting go of somebody. But That's not what I'm picking up here. The whole point of me talking about calla lilies is that death card aspect, the connection to death. It basically tells me that this is a transformational energy around her. Okay, so when things are around her, they bloom and blossom. They transform from what they were into new things. She has the butterfly wings around her as well. Butterflies talk about growth. They talk about transformation. Here we have the star above her with the owl. So wisdom, being guided by your wisdom, trusting yourself, trusting your intuition. You know, really, really beautiful energy when it comes to new people and new connections. And that is the type of energy that you're connecting with. It could be that type of person, or this could be where you're resonating from as well. Either way, I would love to have this, you know, like, wow, how beautiful is that, you know? And here you have opportunities to move forward, you know? It's interesting though, because it's like we're moving forward, but then the two cards that we move forward to are the Four of Pentacles and the Knight of Swords. So sticking with is this a situation that you're already involved in? So is it like sticking with somebody, but you'll be able to build more through conversation, or seeing things in a different way? Or is this... It almost feels like these are things that you're going to have to face, but this is already present. I need to pull more cards here, you guys. Let's get us some clarifiers, because I want to be as clear as possible here. All right, for the sign... Oh, wait. Okay, no. I'm sorry. I thought I had a couple of cards from a different deck in here. For Gemini, show me for Gemini. Show me the Princess of Cups for Gemini. So you have the Tower in reverse here. The Tower in reverse can talk about... Hi, baby. It can talk about going back to situations that maybe have been either walked away from, closed out, or sometimes you have a very difficult time letting go of something perhaps you let go of at some point, and perhaps now we've doubted a situation long enough where we're able to resurrect it. We're thinking of the better times that we could have, or how we can fix something, resolve. You know, and this makes sense a little bit more in that regard with the Knight of Swords here, just because this is about communication. It's perhaps about communication to somebody that's cut off from you or blocked, but maybe there's a lot of really lovely memories of connection here, or maybe there was more potential in a situation that you couldn't see at the time. With the Tower in reverse, it's often going to talk about coming back to something that was either toppled or didn't have the proper foundation under it to build from it from the get-go. You know, that can happen. It's like, what is the saying, like, right person, wrong time, you know, like where you meet the right person but at the wrong time in your life, or like something's off in both of your lives where you just can't connect. It's not realistic. Here there's the opportunity to either go back to something that had the potential for something really good here. Show me the Empress here. You have the Wheel of Fortune coming here with the Empress. This is all about abundance. It's about fantastic opportunities being presented to you. Things that maybe have been in question or stagnant, you know, it can talk about change in that cycle. It can definitely bring in people that are supposed to be in your life. It's an energy of like soulmate energy. It offers you the opportunity to grow from your experiences, close old cycles out, be available to what is presenting itself in a new way. Oftentimes with the Wheel of Fortune, you know, when things have gone kind of heavy in our life, or maybe a little bit dark, it can talk about the universe helping you through that, advancing you to the next stage. It's allowing you to free your mind from that, breathe a little freely, I'm feeling. If you look at this card, is like he's rejoicing, you know, but we've got multiple people here in one, you know, duality in one. So what does that say about our relationships, or the potential of a relationship here? The duality, it's almost like two people working as one. Show me the Two of Wands. So you have the Seven of Cups for the Two of Wands, emotional confusion. You know, if you've had something that happened in the past, maybe you had to let a person go or somebody let you go, it's like there may have been a very, very strong connection between the two of you, but for whatever reason, things were not able to manifest at that time. Things were not able to move forward here. And if this is not your story, you totally know that. And, you know, but watch if you like. Yeah, it feels like there's something here that needs to be talked about. I love you. These are powerful words. Perhaps somebody didn't have the opportunity to say I love you, but they wanted to. Perhaps also it was in the beginnings of that. Maybe somebody came on a little too strong. It can also happen as well, but either way, it feels like there wasn't something able to get off the ground in the past, and now whatever time has elapsed has brought doubt, but we're letting it go. And here, the crux of this reading, bottom of the deck, the Six of Cups. So an energy from our past. Jesus, why did I not see that? What's under the Six of Cups? The Seven of Swords. So now, the Seven of Swords can talk a lot about different things, all right? It can be somebody was cheating, lying, deceptive, and it can also talk about somebody who willingly steps away from a situation because they know if they enter into something, it will not be good. So they remove themselves because they know being on their own at that point would be better, would be safer, would be better for all. Perhaps it's somebody that was in a relationship. Here comes this energy about right person, wrong time again. Perhaps somebody that you were connecting with was in a relationship, possibly created a third-party situation with you. It doesn't have to be that, but like possibly. And there was potential, but things couldn't get off the ground. So it's like we've been left imagining and in a sense of doubt. But now here we're turning that doubt upside down. Somebody feels like they are. Show me the Four of Pentacles here for Gemini. So for the Four of Pentacles, Gemini, you have the Nine of Swords coming out here too. Now, the Nine of Swords, it's interesting. This card talks a lot about mental blockages, frustrations, like knowing, being in your head about things, obsessing over things, being afraid of experiencing things or not as certain about what's going to happen. I can definitely see this as a protection energy with the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Swords. This is all mental and holding off on things. So it's like you have the opportunity to, I feel like this is all geared back towards one situation, to be quite honest with you. It's like duality within direction of how things have gone in different ways, but then it's like it kind of wants to refocus. Because this Knight of Swords, he's coming in this way. It's all the Page of Cups, it's this way. The Wheel of Fortune, the face is headed this way. It's interesting energy. The Nine of Swords, so here I want to talk about this really quickly just because it's not typical, if you see this person here surrounded. Hi, honey. Hi, Cupcake. Hi, Marcel. Oh, you're going to stick your head in my water. How lovely. So this person here is having an acceleration. They are evolving from where they were. They're changing their experience here. This Nine of Swords, we're allowing ourselves to kind of free that energy from being so bogged down by something, so terrified by something, which allows a new opportunity to begin here. And I like that, especially for the Four of Pentacles, because, here we have the sun shining behind on this little swan that is basically in a frame of stone, okay? Stars and everything else are beyond it. So it's almost like somebody who's in a different space right now altogether, connecting with somebody of that nature. But it's all dealing with emotions, and I think opening up about emotions. We have somebody that's encircled in stone, yet they're sitting in the ocean. It's all emotion, communication, clarity with the sun, understanding things, being able to find peace. This is literally finding peace after a mentally exhausting experience, which can last for a very long time. We have energies of sadness here and stuff of that nature. Yeah, and here at the bottom of the deck for that, you have the Eight of Cups. So somebody that left a situation, somebody that, did not give the type of clarity or understanding. And see, that's where I get pissed off as a reader, just because if you're going to leave somebody's life, there's a way to do it. There's a way to do it through communication. I don't know if a lack of communication was present in this, but you must communicate when you separate from somebody, especially if you started to feel a true connection. It's like somebody wasn't able to be available to their feelings. That's what it feels. It was like somebody wasn't available, or somebody wasn't able to be available to their feelings. I don't know if that's somebody who's intentional about it with that Seven of Swords that popped out wherever it did. Yeah, anyways. Show me the Knight of Swords here for Gemini, please. Show me the Knight of Swords for Gemini. Knight of Swords for Gemini. The Five of Coins coming out in reverse here, bottom of the deck, the Two of Cups. This is somebody who's really wanting to reclaim something from the past. I feel there's some sort of situation here that has been let go of that maybe was not fair, and it feels like we're opening up about it. What's under the Two of Cups? The Three of Wands. So something that you really want or have been very patient in regard to wanting for a long time. Is this about resurrection here? Let me get one of these ridiculous romance angels. Show me for Gemini, please. So you have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by religious upbringing and spiritual path. So what does that mean, spiritual path? That could be wherever that person was at that time, needing to go through whatever they were dealing with. It can also talk about religious factors, like, sometimes things are a little bit different for people, especially if there's like a difference in spirituality when it comes to things. Like sometimes people are completely cut off to like intuitive love energy, and then the other person, it's like they're a constant heart, and it can be a bit uncomfortable sometimes, because it feels almost overly expressive or overly so sacrificial then. So it's like somebody that overdoes, they sacrifice themselves and their happiness for like the happiness of others, but then it doesn't end up that way. It's almost just like they see you as lesser than or an annoyance, which isn't what you wanted. Okay, but here the Two of Cups here is happening here, and for some of you that are in same-sex relationships, this may also talk about that as well. This Two of Cups is same sex, doesn't have to be that that's your situation, but for some of you, we do have same-sex energy, and we do have a gosh darn lot of rainbows here. So, yeah, I think that there's an opportunity to reclaim something from your past, or somebody is wanting to do that here. I don't feel anything really yucky about it. I just feel like it's somebody trying to pay attention to what was important, and they weren't able to in the past. Show me the Five of Coins. Thank you. Contentment. Someone is happy with their current situation. I would definitely say that. Bottom of the deck, intention as well. Someone has ulterior motives. Maybe the ulterior motive is not a bad one. Here, clearly with the Five of Pentacles, this is about, getting out of this like shut out feeling, maybe disconnected feeling. The Knight of Swords, it's all about that communication. And it's like whoever this is for, they are happy with the intention of going back in to clarify something, to help something through. Show me the Tower in reverse here for Gemini, please. Show me the Tower in reverse for Gemini. Okay, so you have loyalty coming out in reverse. Loyalty, allegiance, fidelity, faithfulness. It was in reverse here, bottom of the deck, integrity. Okay, so integrity, act in love, act with conscience. Perhaps somebody was not proving that last time, and whatever experience in their life has changed now. Things are wanting to move through. I will say here too, Gemini, we are currently in the middle of Mercury retrograde. It's going to go direct on the 20th of February, 2021. But, there's still energies being presented here where people are being called to recognize where relationships needed more work, and recognize where we acknowledge our place in relationships, and our responsibilities in them. Things from the past can come through as well. Communication, conversation. If anything, there may be a telephone call or something written that comes through with this. But, you know, whatever it is, it feels like there is a significant intention to help things through. And, you know, at least to let somebody know about the feelings that were had at one point. I'm going to look more into that really quick, okay? I just need to find the right deck for that, because I'm here. Is this you? Okay, it is you. Show me like attracts like. Okay, so last time we were under the Knight of Wands energy, which created problems. So we have the Tower upright. So in the past, maybe somebody was a little bit more, and it could be both of you were more engaged in sexual connection versus something else, but perhaps through sexual connection, something was able to grow and expand to a little bit, and then it got cut off. It's kind of what I'm feeling here. Show me I love you, please. Show me I love you for Gemini, please. So you have this Page of Swords in reverse here. And then at the bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Cups. So what this is telling me is that somebody is very intently wanting to communicate, watching a situation here, figuring out the right time to connect. I feel here, too, that somebody is in a sense of doubt because of the way of a situation from the past, because, you know, somebody was a little bit more geared towards sexual gratification, or both people were, but somehow along the lines, feelings emerged. Feelings. You have the Page of Cups here, Page of Cups here. You know, it's all about two people feeling a certain thing, expressing that, but then something here separated them with the Tower in reverse. It shifted. And again, loyalty is coming out here for that Tower in reverse. So this could have been somebody that was playing the field, could have been somebody that was cheating on their partner, could have been somebody who just wasn't ready to commit to anything, and now they didn't have any loyalty to anybody, you know, and they took it for what they did. But this energy feels like it's coming back. I will say that, okay? Let me see here. Oh my God. I'm sorry, you guys. My rib is like all fucked up. Oh. I have like cervical impingement going on. Rib out. This is ridiculous. I'm getting x-rays tomorrow, so I want an MRI, but they won't give me an MRI right now. Fuck you guys. Show me Imagine here for Gemini, please. Show me Imagine for Gemini. And the Five of Cups. Yeah. It's kind of what I've said already. Like, the Five of Cups is that emotional loss, that regret. This person is imagining being again in connection here. Give me one for doubt. Doubt in reverse. Yep. Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands. Somebody is coming in to communicate, offer something new, some sort of foundational change. It's the opportunity to start something different, you guys. I know not everybody wants to do a reconciliation video, or reading, but if anybody's having a reconciliation here, Gemini, it's y'all. So I don't know what else to say. I mean, shit, this is pretty goddamn specific. Okay, so is there advice? Can you please show me advice for Gemini? I'm feeling like wobbly or shaky. That's really weird. Like wobbly, shaky, like I got caught off by surprise. Okay, show me for Gemini, please. Jesus. Okay. Bottom of the deck, the Five of Cups again, and the Three of Pentacles. If anything, yeah, Five of Cups over the Nine of Cups. This is somebody who really didn't know what they had until it was gone. This is about somebody who has significant regret. Significant regret. You have the Five of Cups here coming out twice. They're imagining you. They're probably watching you, but it's not a creepy, like, stalker thing. It's just like trying to figure out when the right moment is. But it's all about connecting here with intention for communication, with intention for goal to work towards something new. Now, I will say here too, if that's not where you're at in your life and you don't want to reconnect with somebody from the past, then literally this is about getting some sort of closure and clarity through that. You know, this may not be a forever thing, but what I'm feeling here, I want to see what's under that 9 of Cups. The 3 of Cups, yeah, this is the intention to grow and be part of somebody after somebody was shitty. So there's some sort of aspect of forgiveness that's coming through here, you guys, but we need to be available to creating bonds with people if it's due. If it's supposed to happen and you can let go of whatever hardship there was, let it go. You know, there's still potential here, a lot of potential. Somebody is feeling really sad though. That's all I can tell you here. So I hope that this reading was helpful to you, Gemini. If it was, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I think there's a lot of really good things coming here for you. It's just kind of flushing out the past and reassessing how things go from here. And if you're not interested in somebody from your past, at least try to like have some resolve with them, okay? So I'm going to let that go here, and if you want to donate, that's awesome. It helps me out a lot. My link is in the description box below, and at this time, I am not doing private readings, okay? So, love you guys. I will talk to you later. Take care. Bye, Jemmy.